Greetings! Here are my thoughts on Elden Ring Nightreign. It's 10 out of 10. I'm addicted.
The Nightfarers. The will to cross the endless night and fight on. Till every shred of their being is ground away.
Okay, in all seriousness, Nightreign basically is Elden Ring reimagined as a roguelike, where you and or two other teammates blending From Software's signature intensity gameplay with a fresh multiplayer twist. You play as a Nightfarer, either solo or with two other teammates, drop into a randomly generated map that shrinks over time. You roam, defeat enemies to gather runes, collect items, and power up your flask using churches. Each night, you face a tough boss, and after 2 days, you take on the Night Lords, the epic final boss of each run. It is fast-paced, intense, and keep you on your toes. You start by picking a Nightfarer or character, then glide into a map using a bird, which is super cool by the way. The playable characters are called Nightfarers. Currently, there are 8 playable characters, 6 on default, and 2 are unlockables. First is Wilder, Jack of all trades, Master of none, but he has some awesome hookshot and pile driver combo. Which gives him a satisfying feeling when it hits, same as Armored Core 6. Second, Guardian, a big bird that can take big damage. Third, Iron Eye,
I am sorry.
an archer. Fourth, Raider, basically your max strength character in Elden Ring holding or dual wielding 2 colossal weapons together. Fifth, Recluse,
Magic.
the Mage, and the last of the default characters, the Executor, which is actually unique.
Hurry!
I thought it's like a samurai character from Elden Ring, but I can't be more wrong. He is specialized on parrying and doing quick strikes, and also he can transform. Now moving on to the unlockable characters. First is the Duchess. She feels like a Sekiro character, specialized on fast attacks, and currently the final character is Revenant.
I see dead people.
Specialized on summons and incantations. Every character is fairly unique to each other, and one could suit one's playstyle. Also, more coming on the upcoming DLC. I have already sunk around 60 hours playing the game, and I finished all the bosses and trying to finish all the remembrances and trying to make builds that I like. I've been playing Iron Eye, Recluse, and Revenant, and Wilder at the moment. By the way, just to let you know, I am not good with any Soulsborne game, but I did play Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring, except for the DLCs. I am far one of the decent players of the games, but I do like the games, the world, combat, and the premise. I got really hooked with the series during the Elden Ring hype, though I did pick it up a year later since I got traumatized by Dark Souls. But I am really glad that I picked it up and give it a try, because since then, this is one of my favorite game series at the moment. Playing Nightreign is really fun and I spent a lot of hours playing. I do like playing roguelikes. I did play Risk of Rain 2 and Vampire Survivors with massive amount of hours on it. So that's one of the main reasons why I picked up Nightreign. Having played for more than 60 hours already, I have noticed some glaring flaws with it. The most glaring flaw and feature that is missing with the game is the voice or text chat or any communication system aside from ping, which is really cumbersome since communication is essential for a multiplayer game. It feels like I'm playing Dota and all the players are communicating telepathically because mid didn't say miss. Okay. Aside from the missing communication features, the roguelike features or rewards are kind of lackluster. The roguelike mechanics revolve around only on relics. Relics are these. Relics are the only thing to make your character stronger outside the game at the moment. Relics are varied and categorized by RGBY, or red, green, blue, and yellow. The color is a classification used on where you can slot in the specific relic. Each Nightfarer can be fitted with 3 sets of relic slots, and the slot's color is determined by the equipped chalice. Every Nightfarer also has a set of chalice that has different set of colors compared to other Nightfarers. So the builds can be varied. In addition, relics can be obtained by playing a game. Every end of the game, it shows the relic rewards you get. Whether you win or lose, you will get something. In addition, you can also get special relics by completing story bits like remembrances. Speaking of remembrance, it is a side quest for each Nightfarer of the game. It consists of story bits of the character. Completing this will reward you with exclusive relics. And by the way, the relic stats are RNG, so good luck and have a happy grind. Except for the remembrance relic and the boss relics. The stats, effects, are fixed and those cannot be changed. These are the only aspects of the game that you can gain or acquire aside from skins, which is for me is quite lackluster. I would have liked to get more variations or varieties with the roguelike mechanics. For example, adding the ability to get different starting weapons or provide armor rewards that has stat modifiers as well. Also, for some reason, the targeting system is worse here than Elden Ring. I have once tried to target my teammate, my downed teammate by the way, but when an enemy is close to them, it always prioritizes the enemy, though I'm looking and focusing actually on my teammate and trying to retarget, so it is quite cumbersome and annoying to deal with, especially on high intense matches. Currently, there are 8 main bosses or final bosses of each scenario called Night Lords. Gladius, Beast of Night, a Cerberus holding a sword on its back, Adele, Baron of Night, a dragon with massive chompers, Noster? Gnoster? Anyway, Wisdom of Night? My most hated boss, basically Mothra and a Scorpion Kaiju duo. Maris? Fathom of Night? A Flying Morphling? Libra? Creature of Night? Baphomet version of the Merchant where you exchange your death root from Elden Ring? Fulgor? Fulgor, Champion of Nightglow. One arm centaur that spams holy magic as he run. Caligo? Miasma of Night? Ice Dragon. Basically Velkhana. And Heolstor, the Night Lord, which is I consider the final boss or last boss of the bunch. These bosses are varied and different from one another, which brings variety from each run, with each bosses have different playstyle, mechanics, and weaknesses. Despite these issues, Nightreign is a blast. The boss fights, varied Nightfarers, and roguelike loop keep me coming back. It's a bold new direction from Software, a fresh spin on the Elden Ring formula that feels like a love letter to roguelike fans. I'm still debating on buying the DLC though, but for now, Nightreign delivers serious bang for your buck. These are my thoughts on Elden Ring Nightreign. Enjoy exploring and have safe travels.